We thank you for bringing us here to under the sound of loud voices, under the hearing of your word. We thank you, our God, that you are a God who hears and answers prayer, that you're a God that is unseen and has called us to worship you in spirit and in truth. Tonight, as we come, oh Father, to discuss matters pertaining to your people and your kingdom, and to look at ways, oh God, of attracting people into the kingdom. Our prayer is that we would at all times seek to honor you. At all times, oh our God, seek to give you first place in our lives. And that our lives will be a burning and a shining light, that those who come along our pathway would see that light, would recognize that we've been with the Lord and want to follow our footsteps. Our prayer, our Father, is that everyone here will be positively affected by your word, and our Father will grow to love you even more. Bless us, bless our endeavors, and cause, our God, that as a result of our being here this evening, this community will never be the same again, and it will begin to grow from strength to strength, and it will begin to radiate your presence. We give you thanks for Christ's sake. Amen. Well, all right, good evening. And somebody asked if this is going to be a regular young people's meeting. Well, there are times when things change, don't it? Yes. Things change. And yes, we're not going to be with you the whole night, but we want to say a few things. We want to talk to you about some things. And I hope that you will be in a mood to listen. Yeah? Now I have some, as you will notice, I have some friends with me. They are my friends. Once we come in here, but before they leave, I hope they will be your friends too. Alright? Okay. I hope they'll be your friends too. So let me take them coming in right now. Have you ever seen this young man before? This one here, yes. He's Clement Good. He's my brother. He's my bigger brother. He was here yesterday, and he has been here one or two times before. So he's Clement Goals, my brother. He studies a lot of things, and he has an interest in people, in communities. One thing we are concerned about is that communities are just stagnating and left to die literally. We're concerned about the nutrition that the people have and all of these things. So he does a lot of work in that area. Now beside him is a man that you should know. You might have heard of him. His name is Michael Aiken. Have you heard of Aiken here? Yeah. Yes. There's a man in the northeastern here whose name was Noel Aiken. Brother Aiken. Sometimes I say don't hear about Brother Aiken. Anyway, Noel Aiken was a very dynamic man in the area. And he led the Northeastern Missionary Conference for a number of years. And this man is his son, walks in his footsteps, and so he's Pastor Michael Aiken. Now sitting in the back row here now, he's a young man from Highgate. I don't know if I should say that he's from Highgate or he's from Canada, he's from our place. But he is Pastor Milton Edwards. Now I don't know if you ever heard the name Bedard. Anybody heard the name Bedard? Bedard? Yeah. I don't know much of them people. But there's a brother at Highgate named Alfonso Bedard. It's a rabbi. And he was very dynamic in the church too. And this man is his grandson. Alright? Milton, no pastors.
He's over there.
Milton, no pastors in Canada.
That's not me.
So he's a Canadian pastor, and he has come to help us at Highgate with our VBS. So he's here for 2 weeks, and he's working with the VBS. So I thought I'd carry him along too, so you can see what is happening around here at Flatfield. And maybe one day we will call him to come down VBS for us around here too. And whatever other ways he is able to, help. Because one thing that Flatfield needs is help. Eh? Yes. You know, one time they say, Father God help, help, Father God help. Yes. So, he's there. But last but not least is that man behind the camera. I'm going to ask Michael to introduce him to you.
All right, this is Emiliano Atron. Let me hold the camera this way then. All right.
Hello, buddy.
There you go. Emiliano is a student of music in the New York City area. He's actually from France, and he is here on a summer internship. He works for an organization that studies crime and violence from a scientific perspective. What is it that causes our youth to become criminals, and of course, in particular in some areas of the world, certainly not this area I hope, the young males who will blow themselves up or cut somebody's neck off, and the kind of horrendous crime that God did not create us at all to participate in. So he represents an organization that studies issues like that, and of course he was sent here to help us understand some of our own Jamaican issues, particularly beginning in the Buff Bay, Portland area. Buff Bay, Portland, where I grew up, happens to be the most peaceful area in the nation. You all know that, right? But for this year, we decided to join the rest of you and begin to murder each other and rape and pillage, things that are not part of the Buff Bay profile. So he's here looking at how we work with kids, male children in particular, to turn them away from crime and violence and away from possible radicalization and the influence of those who would want them to do evil. So could you please welcome him in a real Jamaican way?